Yo, good morning guys, Kevin here. So today I'm up in the Whistler Hike Park, and the park is still pretty small up here in Whistler. We got 4 features going, and sunny days like this is just the perfect time to get all those foundational tricks back. So that's what I'm working on today, is trying to get the basics back for snowboard tricks. The first basic skill that I'm always keen to get back is getting used to the speed. So in the terrain park, whether you're hitting jumps, box or rail features, there's quite a bit of speed that goes into it. And if you can get comfortable doing laps over and over again, being confident with the speed, then it allows you to get the proper approach and also have the confidence to ride out landings. Because when you land a feature, you're definitely doing it with more speed than getting on. So once that speed comes back, you can definitely feel the progression start to happen. The other thing I try to feel out is how the boxes and tubes slide. At first, it's a bit of a mystery how well things are gonna slide, but once you get on there once, maybe doing your safety trick like a 50-50, you get the feel of how much that box or tube is gonna slide, and that helps you to build your confidence to really commit to tricks, because you know that that slide is gonna be consistent. There's not gonna be any parts through that box or tube that are gonna slow you down or catch you off guard. So definitely, once you slide it once, get the feeling, that definitely helps to boost your confidence. Cool guys, so the park is feeling pretty good out here today. The next skill that I start to feel as I get more and more laps is the ability to really visualize the trick. So you're just getting a bit more time in your mind to actually picture what the trick looks like, so that you can get into that board slide, you can really commit to the speed, to the pop, to the slide. Everything is getting more and more predictable. So then you can really visualize how you want to look on the feature in terms of getting your board sideways, where you want your body position to be. So I think one of the biggest skills, visualization. And once you get that back, it really starts to feel like you can unlock any trick, and the features definitely start to feel easier. Just kind of get back into those.
Yeah, just slowly getting the leg back.
Yeah, like it's so firm today that I just want to kind of go with some tricks that are comfortable. Yeah.
All right, man, nice to meet you.
You too, Cam. See you, man. Tim, what's up, man?
Yo, what's
Dude,
up, Kevin?
Good to see the helmet. I'm loving it, man. You're so safe out here.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I decided to pop this back on, you know, like icy early season conditions. Like, it's not worth the risk, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
How's your basic skills coming back for the park?
Yeah, I'm just thinking about like 3 things which helps me for these like back threes and as well for like tricks in general. One is just to have like just be confident with your edge control, like, because you need to know which edge you're leaving the lip on for, whether it's a jump trick or rail trick. You always have to be leaving on one particular edge depending on what trick it is. The second tip I have for just getting back into park riding in general is getting the right line in for each trick. So whether it's a jump or a rail, you don't want to be doing too few setup turns, you don't want to be doing too many. You want to be doing the exact same thing each and every time you're dropping in for the trick.
That perfect approach line.
And the third thing that's helping me is just getting that aerial awareness back. So like figuring out where you are in the air every time you leave the lip, whether you're getting onto a rail or you're leaving the lip for a jump. Just that aerial awareness helps you figure out where you are, where the landing is, what you need to correct in mid-air, what you need to do with your body to like land the trick and ride it out smooth. Yeah.
Awesome, dude. Those are 3 solid ones.
Yeah, thanks, man.
was cool.
No.
What do you think about this early season park? Is it any good?
The Blackcomb one is way better, I would say.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of like Whistler Park better, but why is Blackcomb better?
I would say for me, I like it big because it's bigger.
Ah, yeah. Bigger parks are better.
Yeah.
But once the parks are like fully made, what do you like better, Whistler or Blackcomb Park?
Blackcomb!
Why?
It's bigger features, always.
What about more sun?
There's more sun over there too.
And it's steeper?
Yeah, sometimes.
And there's less lines?
Yeah, sometimes. More like always.
So really quick guys, just want to show you one thing you can do to tune up your board for boxes and rails. Pick up one of these, it's a Gummy Stone, and what it does is it takes any little metal burrs or rough spots off of your edge. So I'll show you how it works. So you basically take your thumbnail and you can run it along your edge and you can feel where there's maybe a rough spot. And right here I can feel there's a kind of a rough spot there. So I'll take the Gummy Stone and I'll slightly rub it at like a 45-degree angle. Kind of just rounding off that bit of edge. And now when I put my thumbnail across there, it's nice and smooth. Yeah guys, sometimes even when you look at your edge, you can actually see where the little burrs are. Just taking a look. She looks pretty clean. Check the other edge. Oh, so I can see a spot right here. There's a pretty rough spot there. So I can just kind of give it a nice little smoothing out with the Gummy Stone. Much smoother. So one of these guys is huge if you're sliding a box or rail, just to make sure that your board slides smoothly and you're not catching on any bits of metal sticking off your board. Hope that helps, guys. So the final skill that I think comes with getting back into the park is just judging how quickly to progress, how quickly to try a new trick, and how much risk to take. So today, the park is fairly firm and it's also very short. So it's hard to get a flow going, and it's also just not a day that you can really fall at all. So for me, I'm just getting those basic tricks back, trying to get comfortable on everything, but not pushing my limits to where there's a chance I'm gonna fall today, just because it's such firm conditions. But once the season really gets going, that's when you can kind of push your risk a little bit, maybe even take a few falls. And you're also taking risk in conditions that are more forgiving. So today, erring on the side of caution, but once the park grows and the conditions get better, it'll be time to start pushing those limits. Awesome guys, so we just met a fellow snowboarder from Australia. What's up, man?
Hey guys, I'm Jimmy, I'm from Australia. Shout out to Snowboard Pro Camp for teaching me how to snowboard.
Sick, dude. Awesome, man. Keep it up.
Thanks.
Yo, Tim, it's fun getting these hike sessions in with you.
Oh yeah, man, it's super fun to just be like hiking the park with a buddy, you know, just getting these like repeat laps in.
Yeah, pushing each other to get tricks.
Oh yeah, encouraging each other. Yeah.
Yeah guys, so Tim was out with me at Cardrona this past spring and we just had a great time. There's a good crew of us all riding at the park in Cardrona, and I think that's just one of the best ways to progress as well. With a fun crew, everyone motivating and pushing each other, and the park at Cardrona is next level. So big shout out to the Cardrona Park crew. Yeah, Tim, what do you think about the Cardrona Park?
So dude, I'm back in Whistler now, and honestly I love Whistler, but I'm still thinking about those sunny summer slushy days in Cardrona Park. That park setup was so sick, from like the small to the medium to the large features. Like there's something for you to progress on every single trick that you want to work on. The flow was so great. In between the hits there were side hits. It was sunny, the weather was great. Like Kevin said, we had a bunch of friends out there. It was one of the best times for sure.
Yeah, Cardrona is awesome. I think once Whistler gets going and they fill in the rest of this run with features and jumps, we'll have that same kind of stoke back.
Yeah, Whistler's great for progression too, for sure. Like the small and the medium lines are also here too.
Definitely, man.
Yeah.
Awesome day, guys. The light here in the park is getting pretty flat, so it's a good time to call it a day. If you have any questions about progressing in the park or learning snowboard tricks, definitely leave them for me down in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. Have fun out there snowboarding. Be safe, and I'll see you in the next one soon.